Lake State Campground. It is Tuesday, September 13th, on the way to North Manitou Island, and we're stopping for the night at Gary Lake State Campground. Staying at site number 8 at the campground. There's Gary Lake on our way to North Manitou Island. $20 a night at Gary Lake. We're having dinner at Joe's Friendly Tavern in Empire, about 15 minutes from the campground. Dinner at Joe's Friendly Tavern. It's the beach at Empire.
We stopped for breakfast at Pegtown Restaurant in Maple City. This is Pegtown Restaurant in Maple City. Very good breakfast. About 15 minutes from Empire.
We are in Leland at the Manitou Island Transit. Arrived at 9:15 was when check-in starts. You guys ready for this trip?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
We are on the Nishimakwa, right over here. That is the boat we're heading out on at 10 o'clock departure. And over there, Lake Michigan. We are ready to go. North Manitou. 10 o'clock, we are leaving Leland to North Manitou on the Nishimakwa.
By half over the next couple hours.
There's North Manitou. You guys ready for this trip?
Yeah. Bring it on.
We're checking in. 11:07, North Manitou Island. Took about a little over an hour. And we are packing up and ready to go. There he is, Dave Bristol. There he is, Mike Durteen. Welcome to the island, Wayne. Yay! Here we are. We're on North Manitou, ready for action. Welcome, Larry Urban and Rick Smulligan.
Land ho! Ho!
This is the ferry dock area. Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore.
All right, welcome. First and foremost, welcome to the island. And we all love it here, so respect.
We're leaving the village. The trails are all up this way, so we're gonna go check them out. Probably head south. Here's the check-in registration center.
Hi.
And hey guys, hey. This is unbelievable right now. Weather is gorgeous. We're gonna head south to Frederickson and Swenson's via the Centerline Trail. And we're just getting going after check-in. You are allowed to pick apples from any of the trees. Very crispy. Another old building close to the ranger station area, right at the beginning. A lot of the old buildings are really falling down. The old chimney's still standing. Entering the wilderness. A lot of beech trees on the island that are still living, which is a good sign. The beech bark and beech leaf disease haven't reached them yet. This is a very quiet, peaceful trail. Got some cherry trees, hemlocks, beech, maple. Passing through a nice stand of fairly old hemlock and beech. Keep in mind this whole island was pretty much clear cut at one time in the late 1800s. Guys enjoying this shaded trail?
Yeah, I haven't lost the trail yet, so.
No, it's very difficult to follow, but I think we'll manage. Very hard to spot this one. Got to keep an eye out very close for the markers and blazes. Frederickson's, 4 miles left. We're heading towards Frederickson's at this turnoff, heading south. There's a large dead white birch with a lot of fungus growing on it. We just passed this intersection and we are gonna head south back into here somewhere tonight.
What?
Find any ticks out there, Ken?
None. There's a big beech tree still living. Don't know for how long. Yeah. How do you walk when you're 90 years old?
Yeah, this is what Backpacker says. It's a recommended method.
That's a 90-year-old backpacker walk. Taking a 1 o'clock lunch break today before we get to the south end of the island.
It hit me so crazy.
This is our first deadfall of the trail. Everybody's going around, but I'm going through. I'm gonna hack my way through. And it's 1:50 after quite a long break. Come up to the sign, Frederickson, Swenson's in the village. And then this way, Cemetery and Berniques. That's where we're headed. Beautiful trail through here. Large hemlocks. And the weather has been gorgeous so far. Upper 60s, sunshine. 2 o'clock coming out of the woods. Reaching some old open areas, probably farming going on here. And the cemetery and Berniques should be up ahead. Here's the cemetery on the island. Check it out. An old headstone. Some old grave sites. S. Darrelson, 1885 to 1905. We passed the cemetery and we've been walking through this field for a while. We're gonna look for a campsite shortly, maybe closer to the lake. We're still heading south. Just wandering on a small trail now, looking for some possible sites. There's Lake Michigan. See what's up here. Just gotta stay 300 feet off the water. We're just kind of exploring along the coast, looking for a site. There's lots of sites around here. This is our spot. We're just about 325 feet from Lake Michigan, and we're setting up here. The main trail is behind us away, so we're following all the guidelines. Here's my tent set up in the sand. Lake Michigan just over the dune.
Gotta remember how this goes. I'm learning as I go right now.
Oh, you got a gossamer tent. Nice one. What kind of tent is yours, Mike?
Sierra Designs.
Good. Yeah, it's a little warm yet though.
How is the tent construction going?
Good.
This is the spot. We are all set up and take a little walk to the beach. Walking through the junipers. There is Lake Michigan. We will be getting our water resupplied tonight. And over there in the distance is the ranger station. Our camp is up there over the hill, so you can't see any of our tents. We are totally concealed from the beach. Here comes Hercules. Go!
Oh my gosh.
Larry's got his chair.
Here's coming in.
Nice chair.
In hot.
Whoa! Hey, you guys.
Hey.
This is our little cooking spot. We're kind of scattered out all over this area, but it's beautiful. Just checking out the beach area near a campsite. Walking south along the beach. Lots of nice areas up in here. Good camping spots. Really nice up in here. Doing a little bushwhacking. See if we can find another trail going back north in here. We're heading south to Dimmock's Point through the woods. See if we can get to Dimmock's Point tonight and then head back for dinner. Coming out of the interior, back out to Lake Michigan, still heading south to Dimmock Point. We're at the southeast end of the island, Dimmock's Point. It's right over there. There's no power line running through here. Very cool area. There's one of the old power poles. Heading back to our campsite from Dimmock's Point. We're doing dinner.
A good laugh, and they gave me a good laugh.
No fires are allowed on the island, so I did my hot dog on the stove. Got a nice little setup here. Got some floats and boards for the camp, and beautiful night. Got the brat going on the fire, looking good.
I think I got some
Noodles and grilled cheese sauce. Dave's got the bagel.
Got some produce.
Here's the trail to Bernique's. Here's Bernique's. The old cattle barn. Didn't make it. Heading to the Phelan homestead. Just the foundation. Wayne?
Yeah.
Good night. Sleep tight.
That's the plan.
Wayne's got a nice little campsite back here in the trees. Very protected.
Thursday morning, and looks like a nice day. What do you think it is? About mid-50s out here this morning, and the sun's coming up. Beautiful day today. Dave's having a banana.
55 in Leland.
Get out of bed, you sleepyhead.
Sterile, and I like the taste.
Yeah, was it cozy in there last night? Sleep good? Yeah. Hey everyone. Good morning. Beautiful Thursday morning. On the lake. It feels warm, doesn't it? The water is actually pretty warm. Filling up our water bottles in Lake Michigan. Filter in the water. Deer carcass on the beach. Sand is covering up the birch tree. There's some food bags.
Yeah, they're really hung up properly.
Yeah, high enough to keep away from the raccoons and chipmunks, but a deer could devour them. He's got flannel skeleton crossbones sleeping bag in there.
That's my fleece.
Dave's tent is guarded by the spirit of the coyote.
Coyote guards all, watches all, sees all.
We're doing day hiking today from our site. We're gonna do a loop around the southern half of the island. Beautiful sunny day.
We're heading back north to get the main trail, and we're passing the cemetery this morning.
We're heading to Fredrickson's and Swenson's this morning.
Yeah, check them out.
And there's a really beautiful fir beach forest back in there.
We're camped out in here. Just came up here this morning. We're there. We're gonna head around this way down to Stormer Place and up and around this morning. Well, this area turned more narrow. I think we hit the Stormer Trail. So we're gonna go down this trail and see if it's a Stormer Place. Another big beech tree down along the trail. The beech trees are dying on this island.
Hey, an Indian mound.
Oh no, it's a root ball. This section of the trail hasn't been maintained very well. Starting to wonder if this actually goes to the Stormer Place. I think we're coming into the Stormer clearing, and there's supposed to be a building somewhere still intact. Not finding the Stormer house anywhere, but it's supposed to be intact partially. Stand of club moss. Raspberries are out. That's good. Never found a building, but we're bushwhacking back to the main east-west trail from the Stormer field. Heading north back to the main east-west trail. Came out of the brush to the main trail. We are back from bushwhacking. It was fun. Did you guys enjoy that bushwhacking adventure? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was fun.
other 3 guys should be ahead of us, and we are going to meet at Fat Annie's for lunch. We're on our way to Fat Annie's, and very nice trail, very flat. We haven't run into any hills hardly, and just a gorgeous day walking through the Maple Beach forest. We arrived at Fat Annie's, so we're gonna meet the other guys here. Heading up to Fat Annie's off the main trail, somewhere up here. This is Fat Annie's. Stopping here for lunch. Got some gorp, peanut butter, tortillas, pudding, cheese, beef sticks. We're leaving Fat Annie's after lunch and heading north. The steepest and longest hill we've had so far. See the lake up ahead. The trail's going this way. We're coming up right here, and they're coming out to the lake, and we're gonna go northwest. We're gonna check out Lake Michigan at the turnoff there near the cable box and Cat Hole. There's the lake. A little bit of a climb down. Got a little bit of snake grass growing up here. This would be a great campsite if it wasn't too close to the water. Yeah, there's South Manitou Island over there. See the lighthouse on the point. I think you'd find a lot of good campsites in this area. Off the water and away from the main trail near Cable Box. Okay, we're heading north on the west side of the island, and Johnson Place should be about a mile up ahead. And there's a lot of snake grass growing in this area. Some old dunes covered with trees over the years. 12:20, we are arriving at Frederickson Place. No building left here, just the old field. You can see the lighthouse on South Manitou looking over the field of Frederickson Place. Beautiful day today out here. Beautiful day out in the woods today. Wayne Jordan, hiker extraordinaire, Mike Dirteen. You having fun? Sure. Rick, liver eating Johnson, smell again. We're coming out into an opening, must be Johnson Place area. Should be a signpost somewhere. Hit the sign for Johnson Place. We're looking for a lunch spot over by the lake at Johnson's Place. No camping beyond this point, but it's a good lunch spot. Nice breeze blowing, nice view of the lake. It's our lunch spot today. Nice spot overlooking the lake. We finished our lunch. We're gonna try to find the trail to Tamarack Lake. There's a small white-tailed deer on the way to Tamarack Lake. Turn off and we can still see Lake Michigan. Got a little downgrade here. Came up here and we're at this point, and we're gonna head east to Tamarack Lake. This is the turn off, we think. Very faint trail, you can barely see it. No sign. This might be it. It's gonna be a very lightly worn trail, and all the dead beech trees are laying across it. Yes, this trail is very overgrown. Just saw another deer run in front of us. Not many people walking along this trail. And there's some water. Must be a spring because there's water running in the trail here. We're following this stream. Really don't see a trail anymore. This probably goes to the lake, so we're gonna keep following it. We lost the trail, but still following the stream. And this looks like it's getting pretty swampy up ahead. We're crossing the stream. There's the swamp before we hit the lake. And we're just working our way through the woods. We're back on the trail again, heading north along the west side of Tamarack Lake. There's a carcass. We've seen quite a few of those. We're lost. We're somewhere near Tamarack Lake. I think we're still on the trail along the west side of the lake. And we just need a way to cross eastward through the swamp. Never really even saw the lake, just saw the swamp. I think we passed the trail going east along the north side of Tamarack Lake, so we're just heading north on this trail till we hit the main trail up ahead, east-west trail. 220 at a field, still heading north to the main trail. 2:30, we hit the main trail going east-west. To the west is Swenson's barn, but we gotta go east back towards the east coast. We just came up this trail, now we're here. We're gonna head east this way. We tried to find this trail, couldn't find it. We've been hiking along here. We were looking for this turnoff to go down here, but we could not find it. But we're at this point of the trail. We're going south, east to northeast, so we're going to continue up this way. Very wide and flat on this east-west section, coming up to Carson Place in a mile or less. I think we passed the Carson Place a little ways back and we missed it. We hit the north-south trail, Frederickson's 4 miles. We're heading that direction. Back to camp. 2.5 miles to camp. Towards the Ranger. We're gonna end up doing about 15 miles today, and we are on our final stretch to our campsite near Berniques. We're back to the turnoff to the cemetery in Berniques. So we are very close to our camp, about a half mile away. And this is a beautiful little side trail here. Passing the cemetery once again. We're back at camp. Covered a large section of the island today, and there is a coyote head waiting for us. I'm gonna go swimming. But Rick's in. How's it feel?
Ooh, that's cold.
It's cold, baby.
Cold.
Mike's on the beach filling his water bottle. We're in here freezing our butts off. We're going in swimming, but the water is very cold. It was warm last night and it really cooled down. I am numb. It's pretty much takes your breath away. Nice filtration system. He's got the mini. It is dinner time. There's already eaten his chicken teriyaki. Dave's doing some
Mashed
tuna and potatoes. I'm doing some chicken, cheese. After hiking, what, 50.5 miles today, we need some energy. Our Mike and Wayne are over there cooking. This is the Anderson homestead. Buildings are in ruins. 8:20. The sun is down below the horizon. It'll be dark in about 10 minutes.